So if you want to, you know, pop up virtual backgrounds to entertain people while we're recording, whatever you want to do. And then, so if you haven't used Zoom before, we talked about a couple little tips and tricks, but you can, it looks like everybody's muted now, which is great. So just keep yourself muted but if you have something to say, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question. There's also a chat feature. So if you just hover down on the bottom of your screen, you can pull up a chat. And so if you guys have questions or comments, you can type them in there and I'll try to keep up with the chats as well. There's also somewhere where you can click raise your hand. Where is that? I'm not sure where it is, but you can click raise your hand if you need to say something. But it's a small group, so I think it's totally not problematic if you just want to unmute and ask something, okay? I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. Is anyone a guest? Jody, are you a guest or are you a stylist? Awkward pause. It's so funny because I can see you guys laughing, but I can't hear you laughing. Okay, well, Jody, let me know if you're a guest, just because that's going to tailor a little bit like how much time I spend on our opportunity event. Actually, no, since we're recording it, we're just going to do the whole thing. So the structure of this, if you haven't been to one before, is we're going to go through a brief information about the company, so an opportunity session. And then if you're a guest and you want to hop off, you're welcome to, or you're absolutely welcome to stay on for our stylist training portion. We would love to share with you what our trainings look like, and especially if you're really strongly considering joining and you want to see what kind of support you get as a stylist or what this could be like for you, please watch through. So we're going to go through a little bit of recognition. We like to recognize our stylists each month for their accomplishments. We'll go through the training, which I mentioned a second ago, is about product launches. So it's about how to really maximize your business when we launch a new catalog, a new foundation shade, a holiday collection, and you can apply it as well to other things. So we'll talk about that. And then at the end, we're just going to go through a couple news, updates, information, current information from the company. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Let's see. I'm not super great with Zoom. I usually use Google Hangouts for my work meetings. Okay, can you guys see just my PowerPoint now? Okay, perfect. And I can still see you guys on the side, so this is great. I didn't even introduce myself. My name's Trisha Reynolds. I've been with Color Street for 2.5 years. I joined in September, the year we launched, 2017. I live in Sugar House. It's in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I am a senior director with Color Street, which is how I got wrangled into this. So no, I'm really happy to be doing this and offer more training and support to stylists. So, why choose Color Street? I should have assigned someone to share. Sarah, will you share why? You don't have to. You don't have to. But I would love to hear from someone besides myself, if anyone's willing. How has Color Street blessed your business, your life?
I'll share.
Thanks, Brianna.
So originally, my upline is Bobby Elliott, if any of you are familiar with her. And she reached out to me because I wanted to do more than just be a stay-at-home mom. And my husband was able to bless me with that when we moved to Utah. So I jumped on board after trying my first set and was like, I don't know why I didn't try these sooner. Like, I kept telling one of my girlfriends, no, I didn't want to try them. And as soon as I tried them, I fell in love, which that normally happens to everyone.
Yep.
But this business has blessed me in so many ways. Like, we just got, commissions 2 days ago, and I was able to pay for my car registration. I had extra money to put aside. We actually have our little girl. She's due on Monday. So we had a little
congrats.
money, thank you, to put aside towards any medical bills that, we are going to occur. So it's nice to be able to still provide for my family without leaving my house. Like we can do it from virtually anywhere. So that's why I wanted to do it, because I wanted that financial freedom, but I also wanted to be home with my babies.
That's so awesome. And I love to hear that you had the income to do that after not even a year in this business. You guys that were not on yet, Brianna just shared that her 1-year anniversary with Color Street's coming up soon. And so I love to hear that you're able to grow that big of a business after just 1 year. And also the virtual thing is, I'm so blessed that we are able to do this business virtually, because my business has not suffered at all. In fact, it's probably grown in the last month. And so I'm lucky enough to still have a full-time job, but I know a lot of people that don't. And so it's nice to have this kind of secondary source of income. Anybody else want to share why they love Color Street? Okay, we'll move on. All right, so this is just a quick video of our founder, Mr. Faw Park. Hey, you guys that can see my screen, can you see your own faces on there too? Or can you just see my PowerPoint? Okay, because I can see your faces and I don't want to like block the video, so that's cool. And then give me, when I start playing this, give me like a thumbs up and make sure you can hear the sound, okay? Can you hear it? Let's see. I got to figure out how I make you guys hear the sound. Let me just turn it up and see if it works. Can you guys hear it now? Shoot. Well, still watch it. It's still good without words. Oh gosh, I'm messing it all up. Okay, I don't think the videos are going to work over Zoom. So I will post those and you guys can watch those later. Note to self, figure out how to do videos on Zoom. All right, why are stylists with Color Street having such success? I don't know if you guys saw the big news this week, but Color Street was rated number 38 out of the top 100 direct sales companies in the world, which I think last year we were 78. Does that sound right? So last year we jumped from 78 of 40 spots to number 38, which is so exciting and crazy. Why do you guys think we're having such success with this product?
It's easy. It's easy. It's fun. For me, especially since I have like little ones, I can still do my nails and still attend to them. So it's nice to be able to do that. Like there's no dry time. I mean, what more can you love?
What more can you love? Yeah.
The price than a salon.
Yeah. So much time and money saved over the salon. And you can't even go to the salon now, even if you want to. So I've had a couple friends reach out. So that stuff you sell, I can't get my gel. I think I'll try it. So I'm like hoping they love it.
There's a lot of really cute designs too, and trendy. It's trendy.
These are what I have on. These are from our new spring collection. And isn't blue the Pantone color of the year? Some version of blue. I feel like these are, I don't know, but I love these. That was a good one. So just a couple, you guys covered most of these. Appealing colors, we have a chief design officer that works really closely with the New York trend houses and the runways. So he always makes sure that our new styles and colors look fresh off the runway. They'll coordinate with whatever you're seeing in stores just to really stay on trend. They last so long, way longer than liquid nail polish, which we're all busy. No one has time to repaint their chip nails every 2 days. And they're just so fast and easy to apply. Brianna said that one. You can do your nails in about 10 minutes. If there's anyone who ends up watching the recording that has not tried Color Street before, but you're interested in the business, reach out to me or to whoever invited you, and we'll make sure that you get some to try. In terms of our business opportunity, there's a lot of different ways to earn income. So we get paid weekly, which is super nice. Every Thursday, we get an automatic deposit for, whatever our sales were for the week. And then at the end of the month, you get different month-end bonuses if you sold a certain amount or if you have a downline team that you train and support. So that was what Brianna, I guess, was referring to. She got her month-end check on Thursday. When I get mine, I just put it straight in my savings account. All of my commission checks, I just save. And I'm remodeling my backyard this year. So you get a ton of free product with Color Street. You earn hostess credits for yourself, and you can use those to do your nails for free. We often have incentives and prizes. So right now we're earning a quarterly prize where we're going to get jewelry, not free nail strips this time. But in the past, we've often been able to earn free exclusive nail strips. Every time you go to trainings and conferences, they're always just gifting you with swag. So it's really, they're very generous. We're very innovative and fast growing. We talked already about the growth that we've seen in the last, we've only been here 2.5 years. We're coming up on our 3rd anniversary in June. So I'm really excited to see what the company does. For our 3rd anniversary, they've always done something really fun with exclusive nail strips or promos for the first 2 years. With Color Street, you can work as much or as little as you want, make as much or as little as you want. Most stylists work this business part-time, some work it full-time, and some make so much money your mind would be blown. And it's not 1 or 2 people. There's hundreds of stylists thousands of stylists who make really, really good money with Color Street. We have great support from our home office staff and leadership. In fact, these trainings are put together by our home office, and they train us on how to train you guys. And so there's just so much support at every level, from your local leadership all the way up to our home office. And then we have really fun promotions and incentives. I mentioned before that we're currently earning jewelry. We have a new jewelry line that's just designed for stylists. We don't sell it. These are Tokyo Lights earrings. These are our best-selling shade turned into an earring. So you can use these just to advertise your business. People compliment on my Tokyo Lights jewelry all the time. And you could use it for prizes or gifts. So it's really fun. We just have great package of things to offer. Just a little bit of hard facts about the business and what you can earn. The average earnings for a stylist who holds 2 nail bars each week, so 8 a month, is over $1,000. So you can see how that would fit into your life and your budget, and what could you spend $1,000 on? A lot of stuff, a lot of toilet paper, a lot of face masks. No, I'm kidding, kind of. And you can customize how much time you have and how much money you make. I really want to focus on our foundation because it's always been really important to me, but I feel like especially right now during coronavirus, as my personal priorities have really just been readjusting and shifting what's important to me, this I feel like has become a lot more important to me, that we're part of a company that does something so meaningful and gives back in this way. So we have several foundations, awarenesses that we support throughout the year. It's usually like 6 or 7 causes during the year. And we select foundations and donate, create a nail strip especially for that foundation. And as we sell the nail strip, we donate $2 from the sale of each strip to these different causes. So we actually have a new shade coming out for April. I'm surprised we didn't see it already last week, because usually we do get it early, but the world's a little crazy right now, so I think we'll see that this week. And
they sent an email about it. Did you see the email?
Today?
No, it was like last week. They said they were going to postpone it.
No, I didn't see that. Thank you. Did they say how long it's postponed?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the email again, but yeah, okay. They said it was like the last week of March. They were like, normally we would be doing, and it's an animal one, so I was like excited to see it. Well, apparently
it's an animal one?
Yeah, it has to do with pet adoption, and they said that they were postponing it.
How did I miss that email? Was it in the newsletter?
I gotta take my kid potty. Sorry.
You're fine. Well, anyway, so that's cool. I didn't realize it was about foster and pet adoption. I hope it's also about human adoption because that's the field I work in, and I know a lot of my people are really excited about that. But usually we do support multiple foundations. Yeah, special needs adoption support. So it looks like there's 3 different foundations. Anyway, we do that several times a year, and since we started this program just over a year ago, we've already donated over $1 million, which is so crazy. I hope we make a coronavirus strip. Wouldn't that be cool? Many people have suggested that just to be able to give some money back. Okay, let's see if you guys can hear this video. All right, I heard that one was really good. We'll share it later. This is about a woman who struggled with family planning because it ties in with the foundation strip. So I really want to share that with you guys. But we'll come back. How do I go next? Go. Okay, this is what comes in your starter kit. Our starter kit's $129. It's worth over twice that. Well, about twice that. You get 13 free sets of nails, which covers the real value. Those are worth more than $129. I think just the strips themselves are worth $165. And then you get a bunch of our 2-finger testers, which are in really high demand right now. And maybe I'll have to buy a starter kit to get some. And then several other supplies and literature and a cute bag to start your business. So when people are kind of on the fence, I say, buy the kit, try it for 3 months, see how it goes. You're not going to lose out because you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to start this business. It's a really small investment. If you're thinking about being a stylist, here are just a couple of questions to kind of ask yourself to say, like, can you do this? Is this really for you? Do you have a burning desire? Have you been thinking about this for a while? Has it been keeping you up at night thinking what the dream could be like with Color Street? Are you coachable and teachable? You know, most people that come into this business don't have a direct sales background. The majority of people who do Color Street have never done sales before. I had never done sales before. I'm a social worker. And so you have to have an attitude of being open and coachable and teachable and willing to hop on the trainings and listen to the calls and read some books and train yourself. And that's one of the most important skills. Are you willing to work towards your personal goals? It's weird when you work for yourself. You have to create your own goals for you. You don't have a boss or an organization setting those for you. You have to be a little bit self-motivated to create some goals for yourself and force yourself to stay on track with those. So really that's all it takes. It doesn't take any special sales background. It doesn't take, you know, I will often hear people say, oh, I'm not extroverted like you. And like, yeah, I'm an extrovert, but you do not have to be an extrovert to do this business. There are so many introverts who thrive in this business because you can build individual relationships with people. You don't have to do things loud and in a group. So anyone is welcome if you have those 3 traits. All right, so that's the end of the portion for guests. So if you guys are watching the recording, now's the chance that you can chat with whoever invited you about your specific questions.
I'll be right back.
Okay, perfect. Should we take a break? We'll give Cammie a break. Okay, well, while she's gone, we'll start with our icebreaker. So, and you guys can type in on the chat or unmute yourself and share. What's your favorite business building tool that you have used to grow your business? Anyone?
It's hard to pick just one.
Share a bunch.
I mean, for me personally, what really helps me is actually making a connection. I run my VIP page like it is my personal page. So I don't just post about Color Street. I post my family. I post little family things that we do. I post like fun memes. And I've actually had a couple girls reach out to me, like, especially right now, because we're all, trapped inside. And they're like, thank you so much, for going live and playing bingo, or for posting that meme. Like, you really put a smile on my face today. So just building like that personal connection with them. So you're not just treating them just like your customer. You're actually treating them more like family.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. I 100% agree. It's not a sales business, it's a relationship business. So I think one of my favorite tools, I shared this on a live training in Nail Nation recently, if you guys are in there, so sorry if you've heard this, but I started using MailChimp to do a newsletter last year, and that's really helped me. I think I get tunnel vision, and I think that everyone's on Facebook just because I'm on Facebook all the time, but I've been able to connect with some customers who aren't on Facebook and who don't get on Facebook a lot, and that newsletter's been really successful for me, so that's just one little tip. Any other tips or tools you guys have been using lately?
I use Google Docs too, like the Google Forms.
How do you use that?
So I just recently in January created a new one and put it on my page for birthdays. So what I did, I put the information I need is their name, obviously their birthday, and then I had them tell me like their favorite color and their favorite candy. And so what I've been doing is sending them a birthday card, their favorite candy, a small little gift, and then I send them a scratch card. So it still pulls them in because the scratch card obviously is used on Color Street. So I'm still including Color Street in there, but it's nice for them to get a nice little gift and then be completely shocked by it. So I started using that, and I've actually got 2 brand new customers from doing that.
Cool.
So I mean, that might help, gain a couple. I just personally wanted to do it. So my ladies understand that they are a number to me, that I genuinely appreciate them supporting my business.
That's so cute. I might copy you. I have a birthday club and I just send everyone a coupon digitally to spend, but I love the handwritten card and the personalized candy. Like that is, I would love to get that from my Lip Sense girl or whatever. So
Go
cool.
fill one out on my page.
You're going to send me one for my birthday?
I will send you one.
Cool. Any other little tips and tricks you guys have been using to grow your businesses?
Oh, I have one real fast. So every time, and I was potty trained, so I don't know if somebody mentioned this already, but every time somebody orders, whether it's online or from me personally, I always send them a thank you with a twosie or a 2-finger, and a lot of people have like thanked me later. They like that little surprise.
Cute.
I do that same
The
thing.
little things. You do every order? Man, you guys are good. I'm learning a lot today. Thanks. Are you running out of twosies?
I am, and I did all those trainings to get some, and I ordered a whole bunch. No, I ordered before they couldn't get them, and I haven't gotten any of them.
I haven't gotten some either, Cammie. I ordered some of the app stuff at the very beginning, and I got my first order, but my second order, they said they're just not prioritizing it now because they're so bare bones.
Yeah, right now I'm out, so my customers aren't getting the twosies; they're just getting the thank you. So
yeah,
I got mine.
You did?
Yeah, I have a lot of twosies right now. So really, honestly, like if you guys need help with stuff, just message me.
Message Sarah.
One cookie, Kate.
I have some twosies too if you need them, Cammie. I don't have very good selection. I'm down to like a couple, but I'm happy to help you.
Well, I ended up with some of those ones that were bad. They were all dry, and I didn't know, and I was passing them out, and then somebody brought it to my attention that they didn't work, and so I had to throw them all away.
What color was that?
Some of them were the ombre blue. I can't remember the name of them.
The Pacific Waters.
No, they were dark blue and silver ombre.
Oh, so you had like some old ones, Arctic Silver.
Yeah, that's it, Arctic Silver.
I got
And
a bad
then-
batch once like 2 years ago. That was rough, but the company replaced it, so just message them.
Well, I just, you know, I had so many before, and then I started using those and passed them out, and then my customers were like, these aren't working.
oh,
And
that's bad.
they had some of that, the blue lagoon or whatever, the sparkly teal, and so I had them so long, I was like, well, I can't ask for them back, and I had given half of them out, and so I just tossed them. So that's why I was like, yay, training, and I got all of those. I think I got like 4 different packages through the training, and that was like the beginning of March before all this crazy stuff happened.
Yeah.
And I asked Mary, I'm like, how long does this take? And she goes, oh, you should be getting them soon. And then nothing.
They'll show up eventually. I bet you that. Well, so what happened with the twosies was they were not anticipating that everybody on the app would spend them on twosies, but most people did, and so that's why the twosies sold out. That's partially why they stopped doing apps, because they couldn't keep up with the twosie orders. So I'm sure they'll show up.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting, and I apologize that I can't send them like an accent mail or something. They're all pretty great about it. I mean, they're mostly returning customers, so
Everyone's so understanding right now.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So I don't think anyone here is new in the last 30 days, because I know all of y'all. Let's see. So raise your hand if you BQ'd last month. All of us. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Let's see who. Keep your hand up. Oh, Luann raised her hand on the app.
Sorry.
That's cute.
I'm still figuring this out.
Oh, I'm somehow coloring on the screen right now. Please keep your hand up if you sold over $500. I can't even tell whose hands are up. Luann and Brianna?
Yeah, mine's up.
Are you okay? This month or last month or combined?
For March PV.
For March? Yeah.
Who sold over 1,000? Did I already say 1,000? 1,000. Keep your Brianna, did your hand go down? Luann?
I'm still up.
Hey, how much did you sell?
$22.99, I think.
Heck
Wow,
yeah.
congrats!
Yeah.
What were you
awesome.
doing?
I just been reaching out to people. Just
Was it
doing
the
lots of
spring
personal
launch?
messages, and no, I was over 1,000 before the launch.
Were you doing parties?
Yeah. I haven't had anybody say no to a party.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Look, you just
Nope.
have to ask. That's so awesome.
Yep.
So Luann made $800 just in her sales commission. And then do you have a team as well, Luann?
I do. It's not a very big one.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe even a
but-
little bit of more money.
yeah. Yeah.
That's so exciting. And all the free nails that you would have gotten in addition.
Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah.
What an awesome month.
Thank you.
My whole downline had a really good March. Like spring launch was. Okay, so is anyone BQ yet in April?
I
What is it?
have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
I'm
On
on
the
fire,
second.
guys. April 4th. I'm halfway. I always try to get that BQ just done, like right away. I need to do an order this weekend.
See, I found, like my upline told me about it, that towards the end of the month, so for example, last month, March, I posted like a bulk order sale, and then I enter that order, and I usually BQ on the 1st.
Oh, so you do it at the end of that month and then do it in the beginning of the next month. Cool.
Yep.
Luann,
And then I'm still creating sales from my parties that I'm hosting throughout that month.
Yep. Luann, did you have something to share?
No, I just took it.
Oh,
No,
I
took
saw
my
your
hand
hand
down.
raised again. Okay.
No, sorry.
Anybody in their jumpstart period? I think you guys are all too old timers to be in jumpstart, but if you're watching the recording, we have a jumpstart incentive program for new stylists. It's product rewards that you can earn credit to buy product. Hello, I cannot talk. During the first 90 days of your business, the first 3 months. So we like to celebrate those who are in their first 3 months and have hit those goals and earn that product. Has anyone enrolled a new stylist in March?
I have one.
Yay. Did you meet her at a party?
Yes, I did.
Cool. Sarah, you got a new team member in March. How did you meet her? Party?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. That's awesome.
She's a previous hostess, and she's been in my VIP group for a while. And she was like on the fence a lot. And then with everything that's going on, she decided, because of all the salons being closed, that it was time to take the leap. So
Yeah.
she started the last week of March and is in her training right now. So
That's cool. I had a stylist who joined my team like a year ago. She owns a salon, and she never really did much with it, but she's gone inactive, but she reached out to see how she can reactivate, because she wants to be able to serve her nail customers right now while she can't do their nails. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right. Please stand, Jumpstart, Enroll Achievers. I'm confused. Oh, it's the other Jumpstart. Like, that confused me because we broke up the Jumpstart. So we're not in that. All right. Did anybody promote last month? New rank promotion? All right. We're going to fly through these then. We like to celebrate when people hit a new rank for the first time. I had somebody rank promote in my downline, McKinnon, but hopefully she'll watch the replay and we can say, great job, McKinnon. Okay. Oh, Circle of Excellence. Did anybody hit Circle of Excellence? So just a quick recap of what this is. We're having a special bonus incentive for the first 6 months of 2020. If you enroll 2 people and sell $1,000 during the month, you get a cash bonus. And the amount of the cash bonus depends on your rank. So it ranges from $50 up to $250. So I earned this in February. I did not earn it in March, but I got $150 cash bonus added to my check from February. So it was awesome. And I'm working on it for April. All right, let's hop into our training. So I told you guys at the beginning a quick summary, but we're talking about product launches and how to really maximize when we launch a new product. So we did launch spring a couple weeks ago, but don't think that you can't apply this stuff to that launch. When we get such a big new catalog, I feel like you can launch that for 2 months before it gets old. So you can work on this with spring. You can also work on it with that new foundation strip that's coming out. I got a little tip at leader training that we're getting some new pedicure stuff hopefully in April. I don't know if that's going to be delayed or put on hold because of coronavirus, but at some point we will be getting some new pedicures. And of course we have 4th of July. That should probably launch like in the end of May or in the middle of May, because they like to get it out to us in time for Memorial Day. So we have a lot. We get product launches every single month. So apply these tips and tricks to product launches. But also, Brianna mentioned it's her anniversary, and I know a lot of stylists do special promos or sales or fun things for their customers for their anniversary. So she could apply these same things to an anniversary launch. Sometimes I like to do open houses or nail bars at my house throughout the year. I could apply this to that. So really, these are just tips and tricks that we're going to go through anytime you're working on something new, okay? So there's 3 steps. There's your pre-launch, your launch, and your post-launch. And we're going to go through the steps of what you do during each of those periods. Why are our new collection launches so important for our business? Anyone? Needed to take a break to drink coffee, so you guys have to talk. Okay, I'll share. I love the product launches because it just keeps things so fresh. Like, there's always something new with Color Street. People love our holiday collections. They love seeing new stuff. It just adds so much excitement and funness. Is funness a word?
I kind of feel like it gives us opportunity to sell more. Like, if they keep like introducing new strips and new colors and new designs, then people get excited about it. And you know, some people like some designs, some people don't, and it just, as stylists, I feel like there are opportunities to like build your business and sell more product. And so I'm always grateful whenever they come out with something new, because then it's like, oh yay, thanks for helping me out, is kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah, keeps it fresh. I love to use product launches as a time to book nail bars, especially with existing customers. I'm like, okay, I know you're going to want the new spring stuff because I've seen it and it's beautiful. So let's book your party so you can use your rewards on spring, or so your friends and family will buy the new spring stuff. So keep that in mind, knowing that, you know, new foundation strip, new pedicures could be a good time to reach out to some potential hostesses about that timing. All right, so you really want to maximize your launches to get more sales, more hosts, and more stylists. How exciting is it to think about starting your business when there's all this new stuff happening at Color Street all the time? Okay, so pre-launch, we're just going to go step by step. You really want to set some goals when you have a launch happening. So set a goal of what you want to achieve, whether that's I want to sell $1,000 or I want to have like $500 of income, or like you need to set that goal in mind. Maybe it's a rank advancement, whatever. And then you kind of work backwards from your goal and say, okay, if I want to sell $1,000, how many nail bars do I have to hold? Probably 2 or 3, right? Which we know nail bars, $400, $500, $300, whatever. So if you want to have 3 nail bars, how many do you need? How many potential hostesses do you need to talk to? Maybe 5 or 6, because not everyone's going to want to do one, right? So you kind of just work backwards, and you're building out your task list based on the end result. Okay. It's really helpful because sometimes you just don't do the math right in your head and you're like, oh, I'll just talk to 2 or 3 potential hostesses, but that doesn't necessarily get you to $1,000 if that's what you're shooting for. Okay. And then you can just kind of plan, how am I going to do this through nail bars, through events, through my VIP group, one-on-one conversations, snail mail. There's a lot of ways to reach out to people, but you need to make that plan. And then you want to start working on this pre-launch stuff a couple weeks before launch, maybe 2 weeks out, and start planning, okay, you know, I'm going to get the dates for this nail bar scheduled now. I'm going to get all my mail addressed and ready to go for new catalogs or whatever. Okay, and then just planning your strategy and creating your launch calendar. I really liked that terminology in the training. I've never heard that launch calendar before, but I love that idea of like creating a calendar for yourself around launches, because they can be kind of busy and overwhelming, right? So in terms of social media, we know that's a huge piece of our business, especially right now. You're going to want to post 1 or 2 times a day, building up to launch. You can post, you know, the color trends, some demos. You just want to get your VIP group active. I don't know if you guys are familiar with your audience's browsing time, but if you need help with this, reach out and let me know. There's certain times of day where we know that people are on social media more, and you want to do your posts at those certain times of day, okay? You can actually look in your VIP group statistics and see unique to your specific VIPs when they are looking at your posts more. So schedule your posts during those times. You want to entice people, get them excited that something's coming. Create your own graphics using different apps like Canva or WordSwag. And you want to go live a lot leading up to a launch. It doesn't have to be specific to what's coming out, but you just want to be like getting more visible prior to a launch to get people refreshed about your product, okay? And then add in your launch activities to your calendar and stay on track with making sure you're doing something to support your launch every day leading up to that. Nail bars pre-launch. So it's good to have your nail bars pre-launch or kind of planned during when the new nail strips come out. So you can offer that really exciting opportunity to people during launch. Plan open houses, not right now, obviously, but you could do a virtual nail bar. I've actually started doing Friday night ladies night in nail bars, and I just say, come hop on, do your nails if you want, check in on the week. And I've had over 10 people every week I've done it. So I'm not selling on those per se, but that's building relationships and staying connected with my customers. Mini parties, I'm sure you guys have heard of these, where you ask 10 of your best customers to pay it forward and share catalogs. The new catalogs are twosies, kind of like a mobile nail bar or a portable nail bar. And you can reward them with free new nails. Just other important tasks is you can share tips about how to get your nails healthy and prepared. If it's a seasonal or a holiday one, you can kind of start tying in your VIP posts with what's happening. You know, Christmas is a great example. You can do so many fun Christmas posts. You can do an exclusive special for launch day or for like pre-launch orders. I can't say enough about doing handwritten mail. Brianna already talked about the importance of that. You can do that with the new catalogs and private messages like, hey, I just wanted to make sure you saw this. People miss your VIP posts, but if you reach out to them individually, they'll see it. Do you guys have other ideas of how to maximize your launches?
I usually tag people in certain things that I post on there, just because I know it's more personalized instead of tagging every single person in my group.
Yeah.
And I found that has actually helped, because I'll say, you know, hey, Becky, I saw this set and I thought of you right away, or, you know, something similar to that. But it's more, again, personalizing your group and making that connection instead of just doing, you know, tagging, you know, your 200-300 members, because it's not really personalized. So that's
right.
what me personally, it helps.
Yeah. I love to go live when my mail comes and show them in real life, because they just look so much different than the catalog. So that's fun. You can do a demo, live demo with your new shades. So lots of fun things. In your VIP groups, you can give away those sneak peeks. You can do flash sales with your retired shades that are leaving to make room for new stuff, special previews, all kinds of fun things. I would encourage you guys to be in the VIP groups of a few other stylists so you can kind of like get inspiration and ideas from others. And then when the time of launch comes, don't share the images from the home office unless you personalize them with some text or add a watermark or something like that. Just because if 60,000 stylists are reposting the same image, Facebook will tag us as spam. And so you want to just customize things.
But just make sure you're not writing the name on top of the nails.
Right. So if it's an image that has the Color Street logo on it, you can't alter those. But if it's like the nail fees that they share, you're allowed to alter those, because it's just where the logo is that they don't want altered. Don't post selling images like this is for sale, this is for sale. That's obnoxious. Post informational, educational, engaging content. This is not like a social media training, so we're not going to go into all the do's and don'ts of social media. That's another training for another day. But, and just be careful when you're, oh, someone's talking. Who is it? Wait, why can I hear someone? Everyone looks muted. Oh, there's more people on here. Hi, everyone. I didn't see anyone new join. Well, welcome, Beth, Jody, iPhone 2, Jessica K. Hello. All right. I skipped one. I think what it said was when you're sending individual messages, don't just copy and paste. First of all, you're going to get put in Facebook jail, and it doesn't come across genuine. Take the extra 3 minutes to hand write something new for every person. They will be able to tell that you're more genuine if you do that. Okay, and then even post-launch, we don't just stop working at launch time. Follow-up is the key to your business. Sending personal thank you notes in the mail or through private messages for attending your events or for their purchases. You guys already shared some really great tips of how you do that. You want to invite everybody new that you come across to your VIP group. That is such a key. Like if you have a fun VIP group, people are going to love it, but you got to get them there. So offer the invitation to join. And then offer follow-up conversations about their own opportunities to host nail bars or to join your team. When you're like interacting with people through parties or whatever, these conversations are going to come up regarding how much they love the nails, and then that is your key to talking about them booking and joining. So this is just some scripts that you can use for sample follow-up. Again, you want to customize these. But just if you read that first one, she gives an example that they met at a coffee shop and this stylist commented on how they both liked caramel lattes. That's so meaningful to remember what kind of drink somebody liked and to connect with them in that personalized way. And then she remembered what set she sold to her, and she remembered that this person was going to use it at an anniversary party. So make notes. If I'm at vendor events and I have like a lot of people coming through, I'll make little notes of like, had her daughter with her, we chatted about her work. So when I reach out to her, I can be like, how did your daughter like those nails? Just relationship building. If someone seems interested in the business opportunity, don't be afraid to schedule a time to chat with them more about that. It's really nice to do that over the phone or over Zoom to just have more of an individual conversation with people. I'm not going to read through all these scripts, but I'll share the PowerPoint with you guys. I think they're helpful. I'm taking a break to see if anyone has questions, comments. I think I've lost access to my chat while I'm in present mode. Let's see here. Did anyone send a chat? I don't think I can see the chat if I'm sharing my screen. That's a bummer.
I don't show that anybody sent a chat.
No? Oh, thank you so much. Okay,
Somebody raised their hand, but I don't know who it is because it just says iPhone 2.
Oh, iPhone 2. Do you have a question? A comment? Please. I'm tired of hearing myself.
No, this is Amanda Duran.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, Gracia. Good, thank you.
I can't see your face, but I miss seeing your real face. Amanda and I kind of work together. Did you cut your hair?
No, that's my white hair, natural.
But do you just have it pulled back?
Yes.
It looks like you cut all your hair off.
Oh, no. I just put back.
Cool. Oh, yeah, it shows that your hand is up. Let's see. Lower hand. There we go. All right. So let's just talk really quick about out of stocks. This generally happens right around launch time just because we are so flippin' popular that we sell so many strips that things just go out of stock. So don't perseverate on it. You can just reach out and offer similar shades that they might like in that color family. Like what we don't want to happen is that people freak out about overstocks and then buy hundreds of strips and overstock and put yourself in the hole. Like we want you guys to run a smart, sustainable business. And so there's ways to work with out of stocks without harming yourself, if that makes sense. So you can always offer a similar shade, have a little bit of stock, and you can have what's out of stock in your personal stock. But just know that it'll be back really soon. They've been really good about out of stocks, restocking them. And people on your team will trade with you. So don't get so bogged down and stressed out about it that you portray that to your customers. We have hundreds of shades. I love this quote. The last 10% it takes to launch something takes as much energy as the first 50%. So to me, that means the follow-up, right? Like you spend a lot of energy up front with this, but then if you spend that last time following up, reaching out to people individually, that's going to take a lot of energy, but that's where you get all your benefit. Co-founder of Etsy. All right, so this is a worksheet that I posted. I don't know if you guys all saw it. I posted it in the Salt Lake Regional group. Brianna, are you in that group? The Salt Lake Regional group? Okay, we need to add you. I can't figure out how to send an attachment through Eventbrite. So I tried to email the worksheet to everyone, but there's no option. So you're gonna have to pull it from Facebook. Brianna, you guys are all in the group. Amanda, are you in the, I can make sure you're in that group so you can get the worksheet. I posted it in our Go Glitters too, Amanda. Beth, Jody, Jessica, are you guys all in the Salt Lake Regional group?
Okay.
Okay. So the worksheet's there and you guys can work on Jessica's thumbs up. It just goes through goal setting for your next launch, the tasks you need each week, and then you really want to schedule your time needed to do each activity so you have a realistic view of this. So for example, if you're going to have 3 enrolling conversations, that might take you 40 minutes. So plug in that time and then just plug it straight into your calendar. So that's just a recap of what we went over, how to prepare pre-launch, launch, and post-launch. Oh, and I was going to share this whole PowerPoint. So here we go. 2 weeks before every launch, create your goal, book your nail bars, da da da. We don't always know 2 weeks ahead of time what launch is going to launch, but sometimes we do. Here's to you and rocking your Color Street launch. Who has something in mind of how they're going to use that? Does anyone have some sort of launch thing planned for their business right now? The anniversary is a good one. I was thinking of doing just like a quarantine special or like a, I don't know, coronavirus special. We'll see what I come up with. Just a couple news and updates. Our Circle of Excellence, we kind of already talked about that, but here's the cash incentives you can earn. Oh, I got a $250 cash incentive. I said $150, but I got $250. If you have questions about that, let me know. I don't want to go over it again. BQ Stylist Incentive, we talked about this. If you bonus qualify in February, March, and April, you're going to get the free Tokyo Lights jewelry. So this is the last month of the promo. So definitely BQ if you've been on track for that. Then just ways to stay connected and make sure that you are getting the updates you need. We do have our new Color Street app. It's got all kinds of training on it. What we were talking about earlier is as you complete the trainings, you earn points to buy free product and supplies. We've just put that on hold right now during this quarantine because our home office is in New Jersey and they can only have about half of the staff there that they normally have. So we've just had to cut out some of the extra special things for a couple months so we can maintain the critical business functions of product. But that will be available again so you can work on the trainings while you're bored and buy some rewards later. And then the app also sends push notifications of new launches, training, stuff like that. We always have a little tech tip in here. So this is a tip of when you're in your virtual office that you can actually search through all your old hosts and look through all your old parties. What's cool about that is for your product launches, you for sure want to reach out to your hostesses. You know they love your product and you want to maybe offer that they do another party with the new product catalog or yeah, it's just a nice way to find some data in your back office. Oh, are you a nail bar party addict and don't want to scroll through pages and pages to find a nail bar? You can search. Our swag store has super cute padded jacket, all kinds of jackets, the jewelry. We just dropped a bunch of new jewelry, so make sure you check out all the jewelry. And then we have newsletters every Monday, so make sure you're getting those. If not, you can subscribe to those in your back office and subscribe for our text alerts. And then we have a Tuesday training call every week that's done by somebody much more professional than me. And you can follow social to get all these updates. Do something today your future self will thank you for. Extra powerful in this time in our world. Do something now that your future self, when life comes back online, will thank you for. Thoughts, questions, comments? Beth, have I met you before? You're muted, huh? Ooh, now I can see everyone's face again. Well, I'm glad everyone hopped on. If you guys have, yeah, Anytime. Anytime. I would expect that in June we may be here on Zoom again, but we'll see. Maybe we'll be at the library.
Hey, if you do your coronavirus special, will you post it in the group?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but when I come up with something, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Honestly, right now, I've just been more concerned about everybody's well-being than I've really been about my sales. And so I've been doing that Friday night, ladies' night in. I did it once just for fun. And people were like, will you please do this again? It was so good. And so we did it again last night. And I don't know. That's where I'm putting my focus right now, not on sales. The sales come from stuff like that. But I just am trying to make sure people are healthy. I'm worried for humanity. Is anyone else doing a special or a sale, or how are you thriving right now with your business? Sarah, I like your background.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, we've met once, and
At a regional?
Yeah. So the last time I met you, you gave an idea. You said that Cody gave out full sets instead of the two he has them. So I just received a bunch from a $1,000 party, and I gave them out. And every single to people that hadn't used them, every single person bought from me.
No way.
So I BQ'd on the 1st of this month, and it was just like
No way. How many sets did you give out?
I gave out 10, so I still have plenty left, but out of those 10, every single person bought, and it was just like, oh my gosh. It was really cool. It was really
totally
cool.
Worth giving out 10 sets.
Having that full set in front of them is just, it makes a difference. I was overwhelmed, and I have a ton more people in my VIP now, so I'm just super excited about that. And
I'm telling Cody about that.
Okay, definitely.
She'll love it.
Thank
she had
you.
a bad week because she lives in Idaho by that 6.5 earthquake. She was really scared. So
well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Who else has been doing cool things right now to keep?
I started doing a nail mail thread, and every time they get mail, they post it, whether it be just a prize they won or the sets that they're getting in the mail from me, whatever it is they receive, I have them put it on there. One, it helps me make sure that they're getting their mail.
Yeah, smart.
And then two, it's nice because people see different combinations that they're getting. Like some people will only want, between the lines with like London Calling or like the Lima Lemons I had. For some reason, that was like a huge hit when we got. So for me, when they're posting all their sets that they're getting in, I'm getting sales off of that because people will comment and they'll say, I need that combination. So it really helps all around, so I find
then
that
it pops
really
up in their
helpful
feed
too.
again, right? It's not just you posting, it's other people posting.
Yes.
I'm really entertained by these backgrounds.
I have a like one of my random girls, she's never tried Color Street, and she went live to do her Tuesday application.
Cute.
And she actually applied the Tuesday on, and it did her whole hand. And she was telling everyone how blown away she was because of how easy it is. So it's just nice that they feel that it's their page as well as my business page.
That's cool. I did, when we had the spring bundle and we got one of each of the spring sets, I did a mystery sale. So people just got ordered blind. And one lady who got her set, she didn't love her set. So she's like, what I want to do is donate this to someone in your VIP group who's just like struggling. And so I ran with that, and I'm like, what a great idea. So I posted, nominate somebody in your life who really needs a set of nails. It doesn't have to be in my VIP group. And I got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 nominations. And I'm like, I'm not going to choose. I'm just going to send one to everybody. So my customer sent hers, and then I sent the other 5 or 6 just with like a little note that said, someone in your life is thinking of you. They just think you're killing it right now. Like, keep up the great work. And it felt so good to give those out. And then what happened naturally was people posted like, oh my gosh, I got this in the mail today. Thank you so much. Like, and then that brought really, I think, positive energy to my group. And, you know, we're just spreading the love, and people are ordering because of that, because they want to be part of a group that does stuff like that.
I just posted yesterday, buy one, get one, but I did 2 sets for 15. So any set that I had in stock, I would mail one to the buyer and then mail the other one to somebody that they wanted to send it to. And I had 2 people reach out to me, and they told me, don't send it to me. I want both sets to go to these, these 2 people. And I thought that was really nice, because they knew that one of the girls just recently lost her job to all of this, and she's been in like a deep depression, and she's actually obsessed with Color Street, and she's on my page. But I do things like that privately, so they don't comment on there like who they're sending it to.
Right.
But I always send like a little personal note with it, so it's not just that they're receiving that nail set. Especially when I have the backstory of them losing their job and going through depression. That little note puts a smile on their face and, brings them some type of happiness through all this craziness. So I thought that was kind of cool. I saw the graphic, I want to say, on one of the graphic pages, and I just kind of ran with it.
I love that. Any other awesome ideas you guys want to share with each other? I told my husband we were going till noon, so you guys have 37 minutes to keep talking. I'm just going to end the call and hang out in here and pretend I'm still working, though. All right. Well, you guys are awesome. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. I know this time is really, really hard. Today's a good day, but I've had lots of crying days, lots of mental breakdown days. So I know everyone's having them, and I just reach out if you guys need support to me or to someone that you care about, and just do some good self-care. You can't care for others if you're not caring for yourself. Okay. Love you guys. Chat with you later. I don't know how to end this call.
Bye.
Oh, end meeting. Bye.